Hi, my name is Resler. I am a current grad student at WVU, and I aspire to become a sports PT where I work with all levels of athletes for enhancing their overall physical performance. In the following videos, you will be seeing different exercises being demonstrated and performed by a former athlete as well as myself for your Olympic sports. As you can see in this video of the athlete performing exercises, he's performing dynamic stretching more exercises. These exercises increase increase athletes or individuals' range of motion. They improve the amount of flexibility that the individual has in the workout once they start it. And lastly, they also activate the muscles prior to the workout in order to avoid cramps or stiff muscles. In this video, you'll see that the athlete is performing power cleans. He is squatting down with the hips being lower than the shoulders, and also holds the bar evenly with the shoulder width length. The athlete is also positioning the arms outside the knees with the elbows being fully extended. In addition, with the elbows being pointed out to the sides, instead of more upwards or being pointed out in a improper fashion. The athlete in this clip has a wide stance in the beginning position of the exercise. The knees are also being pointed out, including the athlete sitting back and taking a big breath as he squats down. The other cues to remember are that the shoulder blades are back when the athlete is holding the bar, as well as the chest is up and out. For the single leg RDL, the athlete is standing balanced on his right leg and holding the dumbbell with his left hand in front of his thigh. He is also sitting hips back and allowing his right knee to bend slightly. His back is also being kept flat and straight, and he continues to bend downwards at the waist until the dumbbell is at about mid-shin height. Lastly, he is driving his heel and pushing his hips forward to stand up at the starting position. In this clip, as you can see, the athlete is initiating his lift by driving his feet through the floor. He is also sinking his hips down below the shoulders. The other two main points to remember are that the athlete is maintaining a flat back, and he's bringing the shoulders back as he goes back up. He is also keeping the bar as close as possible to his knees, or a little bit below the shin level, as he descends and ascends, in order to avoid any injuries on the back. This exercise is more like a modified pull-up. It is, as you can see, the athlete keeps his back straight, legs straight, and also lifts himself up towards the middle of the bar as if the chest is almost going to touch the middle of the bar. He is also maintaining a wide grip. In this exercise, the athlete is pulling himself towards the ceiling and towards the middle of the bar. He is using most of his core strength, and then using the momentum of the core, the momentum of his arms, to keep going upwards. The athlete is using his arms to push himself in ascending fashion off the ground. He is keeping his back straight and his shoulder blades back in order to avoid any hunching or arc. His neck is also being stabilized. In the power snatch, as you can see, when I'm in the starting position, my elbows are out, my chest is tall, and my knees are slightly bent. I'm also having my butt being pushed back as if I was sitting down. Once the bar reaches my chin and reaches up to my chest, I am using my arms to push the bar up towards the air as if it was hanging above my head. My knees in any position are being kept bent as I jump up after the shrug. In this exercise, my stance is wide. My knees are out and I'm sitting back when I'm descending towards the floor. I am also taking a big breath as I descend and then ascend. My shoulder blades are back, with my chest being tall and facing more outwards. Lastly, the most important thing to remember during this exercise is taking a big breath in and out. In conclusion of this video, I performed certain exercises that were mainly for Olympic sports, as well as certain exercises that were mainly for strength training. You can do a variety of exercises to improve your strength, and many athletes perform different exercises, based on their individual needs and their individual sport that they are participating in. Lastly, I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope that I was able to show, some of the exercises or most of the exercises, to my best ability and as properly as I can.